Syrian Kurds counting on US backing is a risky move. Syria's Kurds have become a potential crisis area as a result of their geopolitical location, competing interests from international players, their further power gain and their impact on the Kurds throughout West Asian nations, as well as sensitivity expressed by the countries with Kurdish populations. Syrian Kurds, headed by the PYD and its militant wing, the YPG, were able to break out of historical isolation and find self-governance in the three cantons of Afrin, Island, and Kobane, when the country's crisis began in late 2011. Because of this, the Arab majority and oil-rich areas of Syria like Raqqa, Deir, ez-Zor, and Aleppo have been dominated by Syrian Kurdish forces. 3 Turkish military operations in northern Syria disrupted the connectivity of the 3 Kurdish cantons and countered potential threats presented by Kurdish militants to Turkish national security. Turkey's position in the north and northwest still threatens the Kurdish areas. Despite the fact that the situation is different from 2019, when Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan struck a deal with US President Donald Trump to keep Turkish troops on Syrian soil, the risks of a new Turkish operation are still present. Despite international difficulties, it is possible that the astute Turkish leader may choose war against the Kurds to divert public attention from the looming economic catastrophe and perhaps to postpone the 2022 elections. Turkey, having learned from the Libyan conflict, may seek to further its agenda via proxy troops, namely the Syrian Arab opposition's military branch, the Free Syrian Army, FSA. In these precarious conditions, and while the PYD and YPG leaders have squandered the chance to make peace with the central government, the US withdrawal from Afghanistan and abandonment of allies is raising concerns among Kurdish leaders about their reliance on Washington's political and military support. Efforts to bolster security assurances and avert a future Turkish invasion have now entered Syrian Kurdish leaders' politics. Still, the Kurdish leaders' positions demonstrate that they are repeating the historical error of placing all their eggs in the American basket, prolonging the issue. Mazloum Kobane, commander of the Syrian Democratic Forces (SDF), made some interesting remarks. Earlier this week, he said that only the US can prepare Syria for a democratic transition.